Hello everyone and welcome back to my Infurnum Rogue Run. We're back at it again. We have gained some plentiful power boost from last time. Got some decent weapons. We just need a bit more health and then we intend to take on Scourge next. So I'm not going to waste any time and I'm just going to go straight into the mines. We are going to look for some more heart crystals if possible. Is there any place in particular I need to cover more? There are some tracks I haven't covered yet. That'd be good for hunting heart crystals eventually. But yeah. And if you've also noticed, you should be able to hear me better this time. I've slightly lowered the game audio and I have a brand new mic set up now. So hopefully everything should sound a lot better. I hear it. Not too much of a threat if you know how to flank them properly. Always gotta love the mushroom biome theme, such a jam. That does remind me, there is one more weapon we don't have. I'll need to check on that in a little bit. Okay, that won't suffice. Haven't checked up here yet. There's an imp statue, that isn't of too much use. Skeleton. Try and beat him out of the way. We are going to see what's going on the right here. I should probably also start looking into the jungle a bit as well. Might be a few things there for me. Ow. I was not paying attention for that. But we got Hermes boots out of it, so it all works out. Replace the mana item for that. We have a bit more mobility now, that works. Seems we're heading towards the sunken sea. I'll take that over movement speed, we have a bit more damage. I don't think we'll find what we want over here, so I'm going to head back over to the left. Check all the nooks and crannies. Torches are nice to have. Wings are making it much easier to traverse now. Here's the lab from before. Always took a dip there. A little bit more careful. Can always be so reckless. Seems to be nothing up this way. It's a minecart trap down below. We'll see where that takes us next. Bunch of diamonds down there. Ow. Black slimes are practically invisible. Tough to deal with sometimes. Let's not perish. I don't think... With Hermes boots now, we don't necessarily need to check the ruined structures anymore. We've got our next heart crystal here. Nice, nice. 260. You know... That's actually quite a nice open area. That could be useful. We'll check out the granite pile. Fat-headed Gretus. Okay. Parachute. Okay. Somehow we survived that ordeal. Spike boots. Be helpful for later. Not really anything too of interest around here. There's another building down here too. No heart crystals, but we do have 2 more structures in here. That's nice. So we have magic mirror. Yes, I'll take that. Some gold. Teleportation. We can throw in some chaos later. Hold on. Okay, let's deal with these guys first. Nope, I'm not surviving that. Okay. Alright, well, I wanted to see if I could try and sneak a free chest. We can try somewhere else for heart crystals too. I said I wanted to try the jungle to the right. Lost a bit of gold, but that's fine. I'll make it back. Okay. Some random things in here. Potions down here. Tell you what. Let's actually put this teleportation potion into use and see where it brings us. Cloud in a bottle, just gonna put that in here. Alright, where you bring us? Oh! Okay. I'm not gonna complain. Red balloon. Put that in an off slot for now. How far are we? We're close to the ocean now. Let's not attract too many harpies now. Just right above the dungeon. Okay. I don't think there was much else to that. So we'll start our excursions to the right. We should start preparing for Scourge 2, so we probably want to flatten down anything too lumpy here. I'll keep the temple intact because it's the temple. Probably make about a 2-3 layer level arena for that. I think that should suffice. Especially with the fact I have wings, I can separate them fairly now with the platforms. Okay, this jump's no problem anymore. Okay, I just need to find that entry point that every jungle has. A mound will take me down. Oh, I can take that. Various nice stuff in there. A band of regeneration, also nice. Okay. Yep, of course. Jungle's a very nice place to find heart crystals. Let's not get chomped away by the piranha. Hammer statue. Don't think we'll need that. Heading towards the outskirts a bit much. That's a border. I have wings now, so this doesn't mean much to me anymore. Let's do this one here. I see you. Let's block this off just in case. See further down. Another life crystal, nice, nice. Area down below there. Got rage, not a lot I can do with it though. Probably try to avoid going towards the outskirts. Try and stay towards the center if possible. Is that Dr. Bones down there? This one. Okay, let's not look around. The eaters are begging to get at me here. Let's avoid that for now. Let's go down to this bat. Looks fairly open. There we go. That'll do it. Chest up there. Yeah, let's make our way over there. Avoid the man-eater, if at all possible. Alright, let's see what goodies are with us in here. Got two-tail. Yeah, sure, we'll have it on to mix things up. I'll take you with me though. These could be useful for building layer. Dynamite. Yeah, just take a lot. I'll go right here and proceed further down. We've got a new turtle friend. With a built-in helicopter, apparently. So that broken hive doesn't come back to haunt me. Oh, of course. Get down. Just get down. Okay. Back away. We should be in the semi-clear. Okay, now they're on both sides. Okay. Don't know what hit me there. tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for you to come over here. And I'm going to block you out. Not a lot going on there. We've got set that for armor. We'll try and go avoid that for now. Not really anything of interest either. A few bees over to the right. See a heart crystal though, that'll probably make it worthwhile. Alright, probably want to focus on using stalactite here. Take them out before they take me out. There's another heart crystal up here. Perfect. Take it out before it takes me out. There's a bat there, I see. Oh, let's focus you down as well. Okay, okay. Heart crystal 1. Flare gun. Oh, wow, okay. I underestimated how far you could reach. That bezel will be handy. I'll make Queen Bee a little easier later. We have more health here. I hear it. Come over here and down. Rightio. We're getting closer to full health now. Only 3 hearts left. That's a fair bit of copper. Our inventory's full. See if we can find these remaining hearts, and I'll probably conclude the journey. Well, a fair bit of room down there. Let's see what we can do there. A trapper there. That's a man-eater, not a trapper. Too early for that. Proceeding further. We have reached over 300, so that does mean we can get Iceborne and Goblin Army. Goblin Army would be nice. I would like to upgrade the boots line. It looks like my next destination is to the right. I see. So I'm gonna have to try and kill this Mania. Where's his range? Effectively just here. Let's go forward. And then back up. Just one more hit. Okay. We want to go down and avoid that second man-eater. And head right. Okay. I should check spores as well. There's nothing I can make with that, is there? Don't look like it. In fact, enough I can make those. Then we're gonna head down here. Lots of man-eaters here. I don't think that one's a threat. I'm gonna head Head over to this chest now. Okay, staff of regrow for fiberglass. Okay. That's a pass for me. Whoop. Okay. They'll all drop down there. Okay, let's try and avoid them. Right here, let's avoid the water. Jungle slime, that's fine. Put that bit of water down there. Got a fairy here. Will this one actually function like last time? Again, it struggles to get my location. Fairy's really trying. I'll trigger this beehive. Okay. There's 2 more life crystals, that's all I need. Seeing much. There's a way to go around down here. Oh, we got one here. Just one more. So I've got plenty of space down here to search. See what's in here. Pixie's finally picked up on me. That being the exact chest I was just at. This doesn't look like a trap. Just regular Hermes boots. I shouldn't need those. There's another lab here. There shouldn't really be anything in there that I need. I hear the worm. Where are you? Here you are. Okay. Shouldn't need another lab-seeking mechanism. It's just the one I need. The important one to find this early on, I'd say, is the ice lab. I see diamonds, so we're already at that level. We're not playing melee, so that's not going to be too useful. Thorns, maybe. Get rid of the brick. Check the other side of here. Just past this man-eater who's about to extend. Trap there. Quickly gun it down through here. Still haven't found another one yet. They don't like to peer around here. queen statue. Nothing up there. Oh, I was stuck there for a second. Wow, there's a lot of area here. Is there anywhere I haven't covered? Not necessarily. There's a few crannies here that I haven't checked. Aha! There we go. We're gonna use grenades. What does this last chest have for us? Some gold, some splunker, some dynamite. Yeah, okay. That concludes this journey, I think. Okay, nice, nice. Got a fair bit to go miscellaneous here. I'll put these with the... Put the ones with weapons. Those don't go in there. Bottles go in there. Potions, I have a fair few of those to go in. Okay. Extractinator, we'll just put that on the roof. Okay, weapons. There we go. Debating if I should even hold on to them, considering that it won't really do anything for me in the long run. Reorganize this a little bit. There we go. That looks better. What's the cobwebs doing in there? Shouldn't need this furnace anymore. Doesn't make anything else. There's long in there also. Throwing this in here. And the herbs can go down over here. Where's the plants? There they are. Leaf. So now I want to prepare for dealing with scourge. First of all, I want to make a better axe. So let's use the gold we have to make exactly that. There we go. Yeah, I will need to hold on to that actually. If I want to staff a regrowth later. There we go. Oh, I also got this book as well. I'll throw that into weapons. Not much of a weapon at the moment though. Yeah, let's deal with these trees here. I want to make sure I can make a proficient platform. Don't need too much. About 750 wood worth of platform should get the job done. I love parts music. A Legend Strife is... It's peak. There's no other way I could possibly describe it. Alright. Right, let's get rid of some of these mounds here. Because this is going to be kind of a wall for later. first one. Okay. I also probably want to try and get rid of this water too. So I'm probably going to have to dig this out. One of these cacti. Try and remove any water because that will slow me down in the long run. Allow it to filter down there. Oh. There we go. That hole shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's try and deal with the other mound on the right side here. Even a bit of copper inside it. And I've decided on Scourge first, as it would offer not only a rogue item, but also a decent rogue weapon as well. Oh, and our good friend the Sidnidron has decided to join us on this journey. I'll deal with you in a second, friend, just after I flatten this out. Alright, so here we go. Despite the damage the stalactite does, I'll probably stick to the crystal. So, let's turn this all into platforms for now. Should have ended up with a nice 1,600. Nope. Close enough. Auto place messes you up once again. So I'm going to make the first layer flush to the top of the temple. See if I can aim here. There we go. It almost acts like a marker. Tell where the end of the arena is. Trying to not get dunked on by the enemies here. Okay, that's about the length of one side. And with Infurnum Scourge, you gotta try and make it multi-layer if possible. Especially when there's like a temple sticking out like this. You can't have that. Also, make sure this is covered as well. Of course, I don't want to ruin it either, my desert, so... by flattening it out and making it look very bland and flat, it's not going to look nice anymore. There we go. We'll do about 2 more layers. That water is still there, strangely. Go about yay high for the next layer. Not as much, but enough for me to effectively dodge and regain flight time. Don't want to rely on wings too much for this, especially considering he spends a lot of time in the air. I see it. No, actually coming up here tends you out the biome, so I'll probably will remove that. So we'll keep it just 2-layer. I think that'll work. But for now, I also need the item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore the underground desert and see if we can find it via chest. If not, I'll have to craft it. Maybe we can make a build out of the temple somehow. I'd love to hear any ideas if you have any down below of what I could probably do with it. There's already a build here. Ancient chisel, that's nice. That'll be useful for later. Oh, whoops. Wondering why I was suddenly taking a lot more damage. There's already another one down here? That's a pretty good world gem. Let's see what we got. There it is, we already got it. Don't think we'll make too much use of sand boots, but I'll grab those anyway. And we can probably chug a swiftness potion for this. I'll leave the statue there, I'll just use this one for now. Now I just want to sort out my inventory. Start with the plants I have here. Alright. Yeah, we already need a new chest now. Got some extra food down here I didn't put away properly. Equipables. I suppose this is equipables and weapons, I suppose. Would make more sense. We may need a new chest as well. Okay. A couple of those. Probably put some of the wood back for platforms. Rightio. Should be able to make, yeah, another chest here. So we'll continue with the miscellaneous. Hold on to the swiftness. Is there anything else I want to bring in here? Let's bring in an iron skin. Endurance is a bit overkill, but I'll bring one of them anyway. Yeah, that'll be useful there. And I'll mainly be using the crystalline. I will say we could wait for daytime. Yeah, we'll do it now. Let's keep things interesting. Keep things rolling. Basset statue placed down in the center here. Might as well make a campfire too. poisoning them before we spawn them in. Alright, let us begin. I'm not going to waste much time. Let's go. Pretty simple. This is a simply don't stay at the same level. Hold right. Oh yeah, he summoned vultures, I forgot about that one. Yeah, he is getting a little faster as well. But once you know his pattern, he's pretty simple. Of course, the immediate sandstorm. Okay. Fairly simple. Can throw you off guard a little bit at first because of the different pattern, but once it's done, it's... when you come down to it, it's pretty simple in the end. We've got the plushie too. Got the full collection. Well, the only thing we didn't get is the trophy at the 3. Sonar potions. That could be useful for later. We did not get the weapon though, so we will have to likely fight it again. That's fine though. Crest staff will be useful for later. I will put that in my inventory as well. Some other basic necessities. I can make the seafoam bomb with that in a little bit. I don't think... oh, how... no, it's a better armor set. Okay, I think I'll make this set then. We'll go ahead and make this set. Victide, chestplate, Victide greaves, and we want rogue. Victide head crab. Bring our rogue from 50 to 60 self-meter. Aces. We'll also put my old armor in there as well. While we still have potions, I'm going to go back and give it the second attempt. To make things interesting, this time I'll use the Ashen Stalactite instead. Actually seems to be doing much better. I should not have dodged that. Gonna come up and down again. He's already at that health, okay. Best way to do it is about diagonal shifting like this. Ah, bad hit at the end there. But we got him down again. Again, did not get the item. So we will be fighting him once again. A lot of scourge. Use the lead hatchet this time. Paying attention to the sand bullets there a bit more. Bad clump there. Back down again. Bit more challenging now that I'm not killing him as quickly. I got vultures again. And there we have it. Even got the trophy. Again, not the weapon. Interesting. For some reason, the game really doesn't want to give me that weapon. We got the sand cloak now, though. I'll take that. I will need to set that up as well. First of all, though, I will be fighting him again. Let's go back to the Ashen Stalactite and try and get out of the way. Down again. Swings. Oh, wow, it's a bad one too. Taking some bad damage this time. But yeah, you want the arena to be this hard to dodge these tornadoes, you see. They stretch quite high. Go. Hopefully. Still no. Actually got one of these with an effect though, so I'll take that. I guess we'll just keep fighting him until he ends up dropping it. Go back to crystalline again. that does it. Drop right back down. Low health now. Okay, but we still pulled through. There we go, we got it. Took long enough. Ooh. I'll take the stealth generation, actually, over that. More of this. We actually got the weather radio. Saves us a little time later. Yeah, we'll just farm the Desert Scourge later for when we do the shell foam grinding episode. If you've got the mask. Can't see it. Vanity means a lot in this run. But yeah, this weapon taking out anything on the screen. This is such a good rogue weapon to have. I'll probably retire the tomahawks for this. Rightio. Desert Scourge has been done. I will, for now, keep the summon in the piggy bank. But as soon as we have a Defender's Forge, it's going to live in there. We also got the trophy. Hang that up. We got pretty much everything from it, I believe. Ah, just the locket. Okay. And then these are just from anything. What's this? Ah, of course. Oh, I didn't get magic weapon either, no. Okay. We got a lot of pearl shards here. There's a couple weapons we can make. This requires bone, so that's post-skeletron there. There's also the sea foam bomb, which will require me to get some sea prisms. So what we'll do is we'll probably make a mini elevator in the desert going down to the sunken sea down here. As well, I'd like to try and get this set up before anything else. We can get rid of these cloud in a bottle now. Because we have wings, they've become redundant. 2 defense, increase movement speed. And press none to consume 10% of your maximum stealth to create a protective dust veil, which damages and knocks back enemies. While inside the veil, you're granted 6 defense and life regen. It's not the best item, unless you can stay still a lot. But it's a good way to, like, if you have an opportunity to, you can get out of the way and get that little bit of extra regen. Like, say if you get in a tight spot, like I was just now. Let me set that up real quick. I'll do that for X. And there we go. Beautiful little sandstorm around me. Right, let's get things put away. We could try this as well. I forget what it's like, to be honest. Let's see what this does again. 67 rogue damage, 17% crit chance. High crit chance. Stealth strikes makes boomerang ricochet between enemies. I wonder how that does with multi-segment enemies. Before I do clam, Before I go down and do clam, actually, no. We're going to do the levator down to the sunken sea before we... We're not going to fight clam just yet, though. What we're going to do is we're going to we're just going to get the shards to make the weapon. And then we're going to focus on making the lava shark mount, which will give us a huge advantage on fighting the clam later on. He shouldn't be able to reach me, so I'm good. I'm going to be pretty reckless and just go straight down to as much as I can. I will be taking some damage on the way down, though. That does remind me, though, there is a structure in Infurnum halfway down. Honestly, I forgot Infurnum had its own unique boss. I forgot what it's called now. But yeah, it made the sand shark its own boss, essentially. The great sand shark, I should say. People say Infurnum's a lot more difficult, but honestly, sure, I'd say the patterns are a bit harder to pick up on, but they're far more consistent. Nice conch shell, angel statue, even a Soline statue, interesting. But, yeah, they're a lot easier to learn. Like, once you have them down, the bosses are very consistent. And they stick to their pattern a lot better. Than the, compared to the, regular, just Master of Vengeance or that. They actually have a randomized pattern. But in Infurnum's case, you can just memorize everything in what order. So it can be a lot more simpler in that case. Also, I think this is the structure here now. Not too worried about that. I'll tank it. There we go. Let me light this area up. Isn't this place beautiful? We don't fight anything here, but it demands the sand shark summon here. And it leads a portal to a sub-realm. Or sub-world. So for some reason, enemies really love to spawn out of that area, because they're forced to spawn in that area, you see. Because there's nowhere else nearby that they can necessarily spawn. Try not getting jumped now. That's a lot of... Just gonna let that chaos happen. We've got two electric boys here. Oh, we gained some quick momentum. very hard to go down in peace here. Speaking of the Sulphur Sea, I recently saw the recent updates that is coming to that, the Sunken Sea update. And like, the amount of sub-areas it's getting is insane. Like, even having a lava theme, like, is it gonna go down all the way down to the underworld at this rate? Interesting how the Sea God's ocean pierces all the way down to hell itself. I'm really excited for when that update comes out. But apparently that won't be the same update that the new big extra large dog comes in. We already have a clam, but that's not my intention here. We are not going to get the clam just yet. For now, I just want to focus on finding one of the geodes. Water is a little janky here. There's the main room. Here's gonna be our future arena. We don't need much of this. We only need like 10. There you go. And you respawn down here. Okay, I believe that's all I needed. Yep, that along with the bombs and just a single pearl shard. There we go. Oh yeah, you can also make a summon for the giant clam too. That'll be useful for later. Pop that in there. We also have our next rogue weapon. I might retire the crystalline for now, in replacement for the sea bomb. Bubbles. Pretty good for clam because of how much it doesn't move. Okay, right. I guess next what I want to do is focus on the build right here. Because I want the angler to move back in. Don't want those in there, nor do I want these in here. Wait, this isn't the right chest at all. That's probably why things look off. Guess seeds can go in there. Okay. Also, this is, we do want to grab a bug net. Speaking of which, I want to start fishing. And seeing all these, enchanted gummy worms swirling about is absolutely perfect. But before I can get to fishing where I wanted to fish, I first need to go back to the crags and getting a fishing rod that can actually fish in lava. That's quite important. These spawn so frequently. They're also quite pretty. Like, just like that. 14. Maybe I won't need the anger, actually, because usually I would rely on him to build up some bait, but this event is actually perfect. If any more gummy worms could spawn, that'd be ideal. And it's daytime, I hear it. Okay. Next thing's next, we want to go back over to the crags. But before I do that, in here I have 8 hellstone bar. And with that and a demonic bone ash, I should be able to make... It would appear I never picked one up, so I guess I'll be an objective for this journey. As well, if possible, on this trip, I want to see if I can get access to the there's also a biome on the right that the Infurnum adds, which I also want to go to. There's a very nice item there for later. That should help make transport around a lot faster. Yeah, this Scourge of the Desert, it just seeks and destroys. But the problem is, it won't always target the thing you want it to, so it can be a bit inconsistent. But in the context of a boss fight, it pretty much never misses. So... And to be honest, this fact alone just makes it one of the best weapons. One of the best weapons of Scourge. I don't think anything else comes close to this. Just the sheer heat-seeking potential of this. Also, I'm going to want that geode for later. Oh, that's a large coin portal. I can't ignore that. Because, yeah, this... It has free piercing, it homes, it does everything you want it to. How could I better make my argument for a first boss weapon? We have now reached the underworld. Take the voodoo doll for later. I should probably be a bit more careful, considering that they have voodoo dolls. Gotta check in case that one was a better drop rate. A better modifier. Go straight over. I cannot stress enough how much this just melts everything this early on. And this isn't even reforged. Could have a 15% damage buff as well. If I can't get any demonic bone ash by the time I get to the crags, that's fine, because the chests over there pretty much just give you some for free. That one's a bit bulkier. That one don't die as fast. Actually, let's try this. Yeah, that does better. Did that survive? Yes, it did. I'm going in. There we go. So now what we want to focus on is the soul slippers. As they have a 10% chance to drop the slipper rod. These guys right here. Yeah, with this we can make our hell conch, so that should make coming down here much easier. I like my little wubby friend following me around. He's very erratic. I know it. Not giving me many slurpers right now. There we go. There we go. We got two. Okay. Ask and thou shalt receive. There we go, that's what I wanted. And now we go back. Put that next to here. Put some extra various pieces here. Yeah, I wanted to attire this. These arrows in. We got nothing else for a net. We do, however, have some plants. Some gems. Okay. Another equipable down here. More importantly, now I can make a demon conch. There we go. I can now teleport home, to the oceans, and to the underworld. Nice, nice. So now, we want to focus on heading right. Have decent bait. Actually, no, hold on. I'm forgetting an important factor. In my potions chest, let's grab all 3 of these. Because the main thing I'm going for here, because I want to try and effectively deal with clam. to effectively deal with Clam, I need a lava shark mount. And a lava shark mount has the same mobility as the Duke Fishman mount in the rain. Which is a lot of mobility for this early on in the game. So it makes it super easy. Even for Infurnum standards. Quite cluttered this way though. Try not let the demons catch up to us. A fair bit of a hindrance. The biome that we're going to right now is probably my favorite biome in Team Modloader in general. Because I love the Holy Flame theme. Providence is also one of my favorite bosses. My favorite boss ever is Infurnum Providence, which we are going to be able to experience in this playthrough. And it's been so long since I've done it as well, so I'm very thankful to have to return to Infurnum once again to experience my favorite fight ever. Nope, let's not ignore that. Got nearly a platinum in my inventory now. You'll know when we get there. You'll see the background suddenly go yellow. Okay, I want to take care of this quite cautiously. There we go. It should be very soon now. Where is it? Oh. The profaned garden. Oh, it's been a while. Look at this. And then, of course, the temple. This place is beautiful. Let's get the full visual on the map. And of course, this is the item I came for. The Wayfinder. So, have any of you ever played, Hollow Knight? Because when you get the Dream Nail, you're able to eventually set a gate and then teleport to it. This is the exact same thing. You can set a gate, and then you can teleport to it. So, I would actually like to set that up, because that is a very fun item. 1 second. So you can set a gate like that, and then you can teleport to it like... Oh. And then, yep, you do this. And just like that. So I can come back here if I wanted. I'm not sure if I should fish here. Can you even still get underworld fishing here? I don't think it works. I think I have to go here. That's fine. Obsidian crate. Immediately? No. We want the obsidian crates is what we want, because there's a chance to get it from obsidian crates. Hopefully the slime doesn't bother us too much. Coming our way. I'll need to recast. A lava absorbent sponge. Ah, it broke. That would have been kind of useful. This slime's not bothering me, I appreciate that. But yeah, my my little sand doom friend is tweaking out a little bit still. I see you over there. I don't think this should be reduced odds. I think that's enough lava there. Ow. And we got 2 obsidian crates. Still hasn't given it to me. I'd rather use this. Another obsidian crate? Still not what I want. Just handing these obsidian crates to me. Might need to create a small platform to make sure nothing drops into the lava. Thanks to that, we're using the anyway. It's really slowing down a bit. We're getting a fair few crates. Yeah, I'm going to extend this a little bit. There we go. That seems a bit safer. Don't want to risk anything from a crate going over. Feels like recasting helps speed it up sometimes. There you go, we had another one, but it was a failed catch as well. Recast. Flareon Koi, still not what we need. What? Another crate? Still hasn't given it to us yet. I'll get rid of the wet bombs, they're not too much of a concern for me. You can get some obsidian skin potions. If we do need hellstone later, those can come in handy. Good, the lava fly, can't get over that. That's another fail. There we go. Still not, whoops, not perish here. We can try a shadow there. This. I couldn't switch in time. Fortunately, I have a shortcut back. Because I set this gate. Haha! I fought ahead. My example paid off. I'll take my platinum back now. With this item, I can now fish with any hook in the lava. So now I can use my golden fishing rod for that extra 20%. Hopefully we should get slightly faster catches with less line breaking now. That's good. Proceeding forward. Just wanted to deal with that imp. Multiplied fire damage. I don't think we'll need that, but I'll hold on to it regardless. But we need a dupe, so I'll just chuck that one away. This one gives defense, so I'll replace it for that and chuck that one away. You know, even for having this potion, having a crate potion on, I'm getting a lot of crates. Is this what they call streamer luck? I just had to say myself, didn't I? Yeah, I'm not getting crates anymore. There's the crate. Still hasn't given me it yet. Getting a fair few crates, but not a lot of luck. There it is. I will, what can I get rid of? 4 dynamite isn't that much. Okay. I'm gonna go, especially considering there's a friend coming towards me now. We have all this decoration here I can put away. Before you go away, I want to check what you have. Not really anything of interest. Oops, I didn't mean to buy that. What's this? Rose robe. We could go for a bit of style. There you go. Looking good. Alright. Potions. Potions was below. Put these away now. So why did I go through such a length to get this mount? Well, you'll see in a second just how effective it is. Put our bait away. I already need yet another chest. I'm gonna put these 2 chests outside. Still want to try and keep things as organized as possible, though. I'm gonna start the left one here. Shouldn't need mana potions. Nor do I need these recalls anymore. Scarab, I'll keep the bombs on hand and keep that on hand. Before we begin, let's just put our money away before I forget. A platinum 25, not bad at all. And let's take our sparkling mollusk and we will equip this. Which, in case you've never seen it before, looks like this guy. Honestly, because fishing isn't a big thing, this is a very overlooked mount. But when you actually take the time to get it, it gives you huge early game mobility. So let's just take our one-way trip to the sunken sea. Let's also give Clam a shot too. Let's get our good friend here. So here he is. And you get this crazy movement here. Like, this is late game type movement. It's wild. So what we're going to do is that we're going to flatten out this area and prepare for Clam as well. He even decided to show up for us. How polite. So what I recommend doing is making at least 2 layers of platforms using this largely generated area. You do want a fair bit of leeway when fighting Clam. Especially in Infurnum, because because those rotating projectiles can be quite disorientating to deal with at first. As well, he slams down multiple times instead of just a single time he does in the base game. So you gotta have a little bit more room prepared. Unlike the previous game where you can just, well, not the previous game, just like a mass, just like any base Calamity Clam, like You can just move left and right, back and forth. Especially in a mount like this, you can just go shift once, shift twice, shift once, and all the clams are stuck down there. So you can just very simply beat clam that way. It's not as simple in this context. We'll likely end up selling a lot of this prism, because it's decent money and there's not a lot we can do with it. I'm really curious to what kind of area that we'll be fighting clam in once the once this area gets updated. Friend help move us about a bit. Now he's chilling down there. I see you. Probably go down once more, and then we'll start laying platforms. We'll probably do Stealth Strike Seafoam Bomb. Actually no, Spam also works quite just as well, I believe, for Seafoam. We want to prepare the platforms too. Get some extra platforms. I should cover it. Just do a simple straight here. Ideally don't want to get backed into this corner. No, we don't want to go too much higher. We want to go about here-ish. That's about a good length for it. Just barely missed us. Anyway, now we can spawn the clam. And we will be using seafoam bombs. And oh yeah, I forgot, it's a bit tricky. Try and build up that bubble meter again. Nice and slow. Gotta focus. There we go, now I'm getting to the rhythm. Just needed to spend more time. So I'm not talking, I'm really focused on this. It's also quite fun. Like this, I wish the normal clam was like this. This is far more interesting. It's probably a more ideal weapon I could be using. It's a little bit more complex than normal clam. There we go. Last 600 now. I love the mini-boss theme. To be frank, I wish all the mini-bosses were more souped up like this. No, so close. There we go. How you doing? Clam's already back for round 2. I don't think these were that great, if I remember. Okay. Very long fight, but we got it done. Nice 18 gold for that. Chuck the rest of what's in there. Okay. Right. Yeah, okay. I think that'll do for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.